we need to do a review of the Deep Blue Depthmaster 2 with blue dial, 49 millimeters, operating on a 90-15 Miyota movement. Let's look at wrist presence, dial color, lume, overall look, comfort, movement, build quality, value, fun factor, and then we'll look at alternatives in this particular type of market. Wrist presence is easily an A at 49 millimeters with really big lugs and lume torches shining on your wrist. This has no problem being an A grade for a nice diver tool watch. The dial color is an A. Now I've had these in most dial colors, and what I like about Deep Blue's Depthmaster is it really adds to the fun with these colors. The orange and the blue are by far my favorite. The other ones are boring, I mean, green's not happening with me, yellow's not happening, gray's boring, black is boring in this particular watch. The overall look, I'm going to give a B, not an A. It would be an A if I was just talking about the dial color and the lume. I'm not a big fan of the case and the bezel design. I'm not a fan. It's subjective. What can I say? I'm not sure I'm happy with the machine work. I think at this price point, you know, these are on sale for about $565, something like that, and then you'll have full price on eBay. People will try to get $700 or more for them. I think at this price point, Citizen and Seiko are giving you more refinement, better machine work. But so overall look, I'm giving it a B, maybe even a B minus. I'm just not a big fan of the case design. It's chunky, not in a good way, chunky. Comfort, I'm giving a B plus. Even though it's heavy, which I don't like, I'm finding as I get older I'm liking heavy watches less and less. It's very well balanced. They did a good job of balancing this and making it comfortable on the wrist. The movement, I'm giving an A. The Miyota 90-15, by all accounts, is a robust, accurate movement with no problems. The build quality, I'm going to give a B plus. I mean, what you're getting in this watch is a very thick sapphire crystal, amazing superluminova lume, and very important, especially for an automatic watch, the crown feels good. Doesn't feel wobbly or gritty or cheap, and so that's very important. I'm just not in love with the case machine work. And the other thing about the build quality, the bracelet is it fits my 8-inch wrist right out of the box. So if your wrist is 8.5 inches or bigger, you're out of luck. I think that's bad. Value, I'm going to give a B. I think this watch should be about $500. I mean, if you get it on sale for $565 or so, you're in the zone. That's fair. It's not a great deal. Fun factor, I'm going to give an A minus. I love the pop of the blue. It's a tad heavy, so I'll take off a grade there. Now, what's fascinating about doing this review is, I swear I'm laughing at myself now, is I look at this watch, a watch that you can get on sale for about $560, $565, something like that. As I look at this watch, I'm thinking to the watch viewers out there, are there any alternatives, you know, for a big diver watch with big lume? And honestly, I'm going back. This is insane. This is crazy. I'm thinking about the Seiko Kinetic Diver SUN019. I've had that watch 3 times. I currently do not own it. I miss that. Owning this blue Depthmaster is making me miss the Seiko SUN019. Owning this Deep Blue is making me think, you know, at a $365 to $400 price point, I could get the Seiko SUN019. Now, people who own that Kinetic watch tell me, you wear it 3 days a week, you're fine. You don't have to wear it every day. And the 3 times that I owned the Seiko Kinetic, it really ruined my fun of watch collecting, because I felt I had this job where I had to wear it at the exclusion of my other watches, and I just wasn't enjoying my collection. And so I sold it a 3rd time. But it's funny, owning this Deep Blue, I have this urge, probably pathological, I have this urge to sell the Deep Blue and get that Seiko Kinetic SUN019 again. I think for a big diver watch, I think I prefer the look. I definitely prefer it. For me, it's no comparison. As you know, I'm just not a fan of Kinetic watches, because if you have a neurotic, anxious, high-strung personality, Kinetics are probably not particularly a good fit for you. On the other hand, if you can use some good behavior modification and acclimate yourself to the fact that you have a Kinetic, maybe you can work. Now, just to give you the size of this Deep Blue, I'm going to compare it to the Orient Saturation Diver, just so you can get a sense of the size. The Saturation Diver is about 46, and so you can see this Deep Blue is a beast. So what's crazy, I'm not getting focus. See, it wants to focus on the Orient Saturation Diver. Doesn't want to focus on both. Isn't that bad? Well, I find it ironic that owning the Deep Blue has made me miss the Seiko SUN019. Are you serious, McMahon? You're going to get a 4th one? You're going to sell the Deep Blue and get a 4th? Who knows? I've done crazier things. Well, that wraps up the review, and we will discuss watch madness later. Until next time, I'm out.